Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth, and first of all, sorry for this white empty wall behind me. There were no longer any place in this room to film the video because we in the middle of renovation of our apartment. But today I have a free day to film a video, and I wanted to talk to you about languages that I'm learning and why do I not planning the goals or schedule for the whole year. Nowadays I see how everyone posts videos about their schedules and goals in learning languages, and I really envy them in this regard because I understand that I can do that. Realistically, I'm not gonna follow this schedule. I know myself that for me in a month it will be no longer relevant schedule. I need a more flexible one. Moreover, now 12 months is a really long planning horizon, because I don't even know what my 12 months will be look like. For example, a year before, I didn't even think that my country would start a war and we would be forced to leave our country and live in another one. Therefore, it became difficult for me to plan anything for a long time, but I can try to do it for 2 months. Now I'm studying 3 foreign languages. These are English, French and Kazakh, and I want to talk about each of them separately. Let's start with English. I studied it from school, but it was really basic things, and I felt the maximum of my progress in university when I went on some international exchanges to Bosnia and Herzegovina, Czech Republic and Mexico, where I had to speak English for a whole month. It's perfectly breaking any language barrier and training your speaking. Okay, sorry, I need to make a tea because it's really cold. Honey? Over the last years, my level of English has been floating in a weird B1, B2 place, and my goal is to firmly fix B2, and by the September, get closer to C1. To do this, I downloaded several textbooks. For example, for grammar, I use English in Use. If I study grammar 2 times a week, then in 2 months I can go through 16 topics in this textbook. Listening, I practice perfectly here on YouTube, and I think that this is my strongest side in English. As they say, I understand everything, but it's more difficult for me to say something. And that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, because talking confidently to a camera can help me to practice my speaking and express myself more with the people. I'm trying to make videos 1 time per week, 2 weeks, because it takes a lot of time for preparation and editing, but I want to practice more. So I have this habit when I'm going to work by my foot. It takes me 20 minutes, and I started to talk to myself out loud in this time during my walk to the work, and I just telling myself what are my plans for today, what are my feelings about it, and everything that came to my mind. And please let me know if you're doing the same thing, because maybe that's how I will feel myself not such a weirdo. As for vocabulary, for now I'm trying to expand it with modal verbs, so for these 2 months I will do the same thing. I don't want to count how much modal verbs I want to learn, did I learn it. I'm just doing it and enjoying the process, not counting how much things I've done. Another my weak point in English is writing. I just never need it, but at the end of 2023 or at the start of 2024, I want to take an IELTS exam, so I have to get acquainted with the essay format and get used to typing on English. Therefore, after each working day, I will try to type on my computer some sentences, 3 to 5, about my day, how was it, maybe my plans for next day, to-do list or something like this, just to get used to it. Oh, and I wanted to finish my book in English. It's my second book in English. It's a medical thriller, and I'm in the middle of it. We bought this book in St. Petersburg in the old bookshop, and when we were leaving the country, I took it with me. That badly I wanted to finish it. The next language that I continue to learn this year is French. Probably the last 5 years I wanted to learn it but couldn't start. And this year, when we decided to try to apply for an immigration visa to Canada, I thought, yes, this is that long-awaited kick to my ass that I needed so badly to really start learning this language. These 2 months, I think I will study French every Saturday. Yes, it's not that intense that English, but for English I have exact purpose, but for French it's more for myself. I just like the process. I'm learning French a little bit disorganized. I have different sources, but my favorite one is YouTube lessons by Natalie Kudrovsky. Unfortunately, she recorded her lessons on Russian, but I wanted to show you the structure of these lessons and why do I love them so much. Each lesson has a little bit of everything, a bit of grammar. Here we started learning verbs, and here numbers, and in another lesson we will continue to study them, and through dialogues or situations we learn new words. There are 30 lessons on her A1 playlist. I have already completed 9, so my goal for 2 months will be to complete 8 more lessons. Another thing that I want to say about French, that with this language I want to concentrate more on the journey, not on the my destination, because when I reach this destination, I'm not praising myself or enjoy the success. I'm just setting another goal, and that's why I'm trying to change my mindset to enjoying the process itself. And of course, I want to tell you more about how do I learn verbs or which apps I use, but this video more about planning the process. So exactly about my French journey, I want to make another video. Also, my big goal for these months will be to find a good French grammar book to follow. So if you are learning French or just know such book, please give me your recommendations. I will be really grateful. As I said, this year we moved to another country, and this is Kazakhstan. We're really lucky that citizens here speak 2 languages. It's Kazakh language that's official here, and also Russian, because our countries used to be parts of the Union of Soviet Socialistic Republic. So I really appreciate the culture here, and of course I respect the Kazakh language, but I just don't feel the connection to it. However, I nostrificated my medical diploma here, got a job, and a lot of reports, conferences, documents here in official Kazakh language, so I need to learn at least some of it. My colleagues know 2 languages, 50% of them speak Russian, 50% Kazakh, but they all understand each other. And for me, it's really complicated, difficult to learn this language. I don't know why. Even how does it sound, it's not connecting to me.
Қай жақта? Қай жерде? Көп рахмет. Рұқсат па?
But at the same time, it's not good that I'm going into this language with this mindset, because if I think that I will struggle with it, of course I will. So I think I need somehow to change it. I put Kazakh language 2 times per week, and my goals are quite general. I just want to understand what does people say around me and be able to get a speech on the morning conferences when you staying at the hospital as a night shift doctor, and in the morning you need to tell about your patient, how they went through the night. And I think that was everything that I wanted to share with you guys. I think for not only 2 months but the whole 6 months, the vector of my languages will be the same. I will just maybe change some formats, do something more, something less, change my prioritize in exercises, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do not forget to write in the comments whether you talking to yourself in the language that you are learning, and recommend me a French grammar book that you are studying or you know it's good. Have a great day, maybe evening or night. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, I need to warm up my room.